Hello, my name is Nicholas Montez, and you're watching my YouTube channel, Nicholas Montez. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, everybody. I'm so excited to have y'all back here together again. And in today's video, we're going to be reviewing the newly anticipated film, Disenchanted, the sequel to the Enchanted film that came out back in 2007, 15 years ago. So let's go ahead and get started viewing this movie, shall we? So for me, when they announced that they're making a sequel to Enchanted from 2007, I was like, yes, sign me up. I want to see more of this world. What exactly is the story here? And honestly, I love the first film so much. It was really great. I remember I watched it about a year ago when it came out on Disney Plus finally. And so when they announced they're making a sequel and they dropped the trailers a couple of months ago, I was like, yes, this is exactly what I want. And so, what did the film turn out for? Well, on the positives, I think that it is a pretty good sequel to the original film. I think it continues these characters about, I think it takes place 10 years after the original film, not 15 years. And you get to see these characters where they move out of New York City and into this town called Monroeville, where they want to live in a more magical place. And I like the whole theme about this movie is that the whole theme is that they just want to live in a magical place. That's the whole thing. It's magical. And, they just don't, they're like, you think that they would be, since they're moving to a much magical place, their lives would be more magical, but it's not. So, the new queen and king of Andalasia give Giselle a magic wand that she can wish for anything she wants. And so if you don't like something, then you must change it. Then she wishes for a fairy tale life, and that creates the whole world of Monroeville to turn into a fairy tale world. And all the characters are singing, they're dressing up as characters would dress up in fairy tales would. You have and honestly, there's a lot of fun antiques that happen through that, whether it's the dad, kind of taking Prince Edward's sword and having some adventures with that and kind of being the hero of the story. You have Morgan kind of being the princess, kind of being the Cinderella type character where she is up in the attic and, she doesn't really usually have a fancy room. And then I think the big highlight of this was that you get to see Giselle turn from the princess that we all know and love to the evil stepmother. And I was like, how are they going to play this out? How is this all going to work? And because she changed the fairy tale life, it's awesome right now. But as soon as it keeps progressing, you're going to turn to the stepmother. And also, what also makes it clear is that this wand is taking magic from Andalasia. So, pretty much, this world, it will not stop taking the magic from Andalasia until it's all gone, which means until all of Andalasia is gone. So I thought this was a really nice story, but then of course, Amy Adams as this character, her performance was great, from switching between roles of the princess that we all know and love as Giselle to the evil stepmother that I loved. And then even then it kind of changes some parts where the squirrel character actually turns into a cat because the evil stepmother sidekicks are cats, they're not squirrels. And so I was like, that's pretty clever, that's really well done, because he was turning fat, and I'm like, what kind of squirrel is he turning into? Then he's turning into a cat. And so yeah, I think one other thing to end the bad on this one, to end the good on this one, is the return of it was the guy that played King Candy in Wreck-It Ralph. I forgot his name. But it was great seeing him in a movie again. So that was another great thing. So now let's talk about the bad. So when we get into the bad on this film, I guess you could say the big problem I had with it is really when you get to the final climax. Also, I forgot to mention, you got Maya Rudolph in here. She's great. But by the way, just the overall like kind of story when it gets to the end of the film, just kind of, I don't know. I guess they try to do something different where it doesn't seem like it's just another fairy tale story again, and it's kind of similar. Obviously, it's not another fairy tale because it's a sequel to a fairy tale film that came out 15 years ago. But I don't know. I wasn't the biggest fan of the ending. I don't know. I guess they kind of found a lazy way to kind of do this story, and then they made Morgan the chosen one of saving all of them. And also, there were some songs with like with some of the characters from Andalasia I just wasn't a big fan of. Obviously, the singing by Idina Menzel was amazing, but I just couldn't get into any of those songs. It's like, and even the songs that Maya Rudolph and Amy Adams had together, that was great. But honestly, I just could never get into those songs, and honestly, I don't even remember the lines. So that's kind of my thoughts on Disenchanted. Before I give my final score, be sure to turn down below. What are your thoughts on Disenchanted? Did you guys love it? Did you guys hate it? Right between. Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below. With that said, let's go on my scores. Alright, so that's it for my scores. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All my social media stuff is in the about section over there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.